As the White House, and somewhere inside it Donald Trump, tonight prepared for his big speech, it was amid echoes of what's playing out in Wisconsin, and as well the clear messaging on that from Republicans at their convention this week in Washington. The headline, fear.
Democrat-run cities across this country are being overrun by violent mobs. People that can afford to flee have fled, but the people that can't, good, hardworking Americans, are left to fend for themselves.
And goes the suggestion the only way to stay safe is with Trump.
President Trump is the law and order president, from our borders to our backyards.
The hard truth is, you won't be safe in Joe Biden's America.
Far behind in the polls, it may well be the violence in Wisconsin, in a summer of heated protest, plays to Trump's bid for re-election. Fear has historically been a powerful weapon in U.S. politics. Even today, the White House framed Wisconsin this way.
The more chaos and anarchy and vandalism and violence reigns, the better it is for the very clear choice on who's best on public safety and law and order.
Before the COVID pandemic, most expected Trump to highlight a healthy U.S. economy as the basis for a second term. That's now gone. And with a little over 2 months until voting day, fear could draw back voters who've drifted over to Joe Biden.
I think he views it as a political benefit.
Said Biden today, it won't work. And besides, he said, Trump's only making things worse.
He just keeps pouring fuel on the fire. He's encouraging this. He's not diminishing it at all. This is his America now. And you want to end where we are now, we've got to end his tenure as president.
So, Paul, closing out the Republican National Convention tonight, the speech by Donald Trump, what stood out to you?
No, it's one of those nights in Washington, Adrienne, from where I stand, you can hear just over the other side of the White House, you can hear the giant, mostly maskless crowd, shoulder to shoulder, cheering on Donald Trump. Meanwhile, at the same time, you can hear coming from the other direction out just past the new fence, Black Lives Matter demonstrators trying to shout down the president. Donald Trump did address that issue in his speech tonight. Here's a clip on how he tried to frame the stakes in the coming election.
Your vote will decide whether we protect law-abiding Americans or whether we give free rein to violent anarchists and agitators and criminals who threaten our citizens. And this election will decide whether we will defend the American way of life or whether we will allow a radical movement to completely dismantle and destroy it.
Indeed, Adrienne, it seems clear Trump is betting fear will play a key role in the coming campaign.
All right, Paul, thanks very much. Paul Hunter at the White House tonight.